Hey guys, old folks here. I want to talk a little bit about this crystal dungeon. You know, a lot of people ask me, hey, what can I do, for trying to pass certain stages. I just passed a couple of these stages here, and I'm not going to lie, these stages get really, really brutal. So we're going to look, I think this is 134, yeah, 134. Now, obviously, the heroes I've got, most people don't have, and I'm not saying that to be mean, but these stages either have to be a lot higher or have kind of these heroes. Does it make it fair? I don't know. I always start off with a stun. I'm going to try and pull them in, but you'll notice because of their level, it doesn't pull anyone in. I like Noel Snow because it will pop people to them. And I go ahead and I start to heal off because pretty soon Coco's going to start throwing down damage like you saw, which could have killed her real quickly. He's going to jump in because I knocked him far enough back onto the tank versus in the back row. This part of the stage is not really bad. Once you drop Coco from there, it's just DPSing everybody through it and actually getting enough damage done to get to the second stage. That's probably one of the harder parts. We'll get through here. Come on. As you can see, all I'm doing is damage, and it's going to come down the wire. I'm not even worrying about cooldowns or energy. I mean, I just want to get the guy dead. And we see right here at 0 seconds we beat it. I mean, I beat it barely. So this battle, again, you played it before. The knockdown. I'm going to go for the pull. Pulls everybody in. Go for the stun. I'm going to start the heal because the damage is about to get crazy. Again with the stuns. I'll lose my tank. There he goes. I pull in Sebastian. Go here as you get Sebastian to revive my tank. So I'm going to pull everybody in, which was a great little one right there. A lot of damage just dropped. Tank comes in. Barely got a stun off on him. There goes the stun. Heals off. And that's about it. From here on, it's nothing major. I'm going to lose my healer, I think. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I did. I thought I did. And it's over. And people always say, well, what do I do if I don't have these monstrous people? What do I do if I don't have people that can beat like that? And, the truth is, you're going to have to be a lot higher level, and you're going to have to really focus on people that are going to do damage. So let's go for a second in control. I ran Tartarus. I wanted to show the video, but it won't show it to me. I ran Tartarus against the one with all the tank guys, Sealy, the ghoul summoning boss, the big beast that knocks everybody back, and against the spiders because he pulls all the souls out with his ultimate, and as I damage them with AE heroes, they all take damage and die faster. And he's a tank, so I would run him with another tank. If I didn't have Monk's Son, honestly, I'm probably going to run a Kaiser for a pushback and plus the heal, dodge, boost, everything. I might run a Jacob because of the pop-up, that kind of thing. But Jacob's not as tanky as Kaiser is, and you don't have a captain skill that you can run with that. Those would probably be my two tank choices out of the majority of them. Going into the marksman range, Zoe, anybody can get a Zoe. I would run a Zoe. Zoe's pretty phenomenal. At this point, you're going to be wanting more AE kind of damage. You could run a West. You could run a Gears. Sue's great against those solo tanks. Those are probably going to be my top choices coming into most of those fights as far as with that kind of person. Mage-wise, so immediately I'm losing Vortex. I'm losing Noel. I'm not going to bring in Teresa, Edwin, or Lilith. Though Teresa's probably one of the best mages out there if you're going to not go for Vortex. She's probably that next best legendary I would pick. An underspoken hero of Crystal Dungeons is Emily. Emily is phenomenal. Her summoning ult, not only does it stun, but they focus on it. It's doing damage. She's an unsung hero when it comes to those kind of teams. You'll see a lot of people run her and have pretty good success. You don't want Pagani because, I mean, you can run it with the Tartarus combo for more souls on the field, but the problem with her, or with Pagani with him, sorry, I'm going to get some bad videos from people I know. I'm looking at all these women mages. Is that when he puts them to sleep, you don't want to do damage to them, but you have to do damage to them or you'll never, kill them in time. So unless you're running the Pagani Tartarus combo, I put him on the bench and not use him. Salman, though a lot of people really don't use him enough, he is amazing in Crystal Dungeon for the damage he does, plus the attack speed and the ability power boost that he gives. Gorgana can be pretty useful. Karna's not too bad. Support-wise, you got to run Arya. You need Sebastian at some point. I count on my res. I'm not really going to use my Kong Ming as much. I'm probably going to be limited to my Merlins, my Arya, my Muse, and my Sebastian. As far as cannons, I like Grunk. I've got him gold starred and awoken on my other server that I'm 90 on. But probably out of most of these heroes, I'm not going to use many of them. Which kind of leaves you with the team of, well, who do I pick? So I'm going to probably pick Zoe. I'm probably going to pick West. I'm probably going to pick Kaiser. I'm going to have Arya. That leaves me with one other off-tank kind of person, or a DPS mage, which would be like an Emily, something like that. Don't forget she's got a stun with her single shot as well as her ultimate, so that's always nice, plus a little AE. So that's kind of your 5 basic people. And then from there, it's just filler. Sebastian, another healer, another tank or 2, DPS to replace what dies, kind of things like that. It's way later. But once you get into those 87, 88, 89s, 90s, you'll start passing these 130s if you built the right teams. I've got friends that do it, and they don't have the legendaries. They've just built the right team. Zoe really is a huge powerhouse. Emily's a huge powerhouse. You pull them together, she drops her ultimate. They get a stun damage plus the that. So there's a lot of possibilities. So this was me beating 134. I can get to the very last guy. This guy right here on 130, or no, the other guy on 135. I'm just waiting on. So close, so close. But give me some thoughts. Give me some opinions on who you guys run for your Crystal Dungeon teams, and let's kind of help some of those people out I know that are really struggling with it. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a great one.